Hola, buenos dias. Hello, and good morning. This is your Unified Ascension Angelic Master Healer. Today I'd like to thank all the subscribers and viewers that have been watching my channel. I really appreciate it. And to the Higher Self channel. It's great to know to have that love and support. And I love keeping putting up the videos. So what's going on right now is a transformation through manifestation right now. I'm going through a lot of energies today. People have been seeing a little bit more difference through their energy fields, and they're collaborating more with themselves. They're synchronizing their cells of the body capacitors and the ecosystems, so they're feeling a little bit more lighter, more energetic, a lot more abundance of love. Their hearts are expanding, which is great, which is really good because it's actually going really well. I found myself standing in a pyramid. This is where it gets really exciting. I'm standing there through the line formations, but I'm also in the matrix. So it's a combination of two. Because once you go into the pyramid, it's all three-dimensional. You know, the triangle. So I'm standing there and I'm looking around and I'm noticing, wow, this is incredible. What's happening right now? And I was using my infinitive breath through meditation, where I take the laser voice signals up into Space Continuum. Incredible feeling that was going on through its pyramids and its line formations. I was connecting all the dots through all the pyramids in the entire world. That's why everybody's feeling really light and all this energy that's coming out of nowhere. So it's kind of like a supply and demand, which is great. And things are going really well. So with the pyramid, I'm looking in front of me and I've opened a pyramid door. And when you're in the matrix, the light formation is all different colors combined. It's pretty fascinating when you're actually inside the pyramid. And I had that full collaboration when I was using the infinitive breath through the electrical fields. Now the electrical fields are extremely powerful. It's a kinetic source through its power source, through the pyramids. It's a protection grid that allows me to use the unlocked code mechanisms that I need to get into the pyramid. So it's tremendous force that's happening right now. And the energies are outrageous, so powerful. What an experience, you know, that I was going through those pyramids. So I have full connection right now and its energies. So I want to go a little bit brief of what's happening with the volcanic rocks and the volcanoes. Everybody's going to go through symptoms of heat. And the reason why these things are happening is because I'm in Mexico. And I'm having full connection through relationship and partnership. And my kinetic force and my energy fields are combining the circulation of its formation. The century circle, the yin and the yang, well, it all has a collaboration through the pyramids and the mountains and the volcanoes. So we're going to go into the volcanic rock, which is an energy source through its heat sensors. So that's going to be going into everybody's body capacitors. And you're going to feel a lot more energy, but it's going to feel a little bit more hot. Okay, the energies are going to be, when they go into you, you're going to feel a little bit more warm. And as it's upgrading your systems, you're going to be having more, you'll get more intelligence and twitching of the eyes. All those symptoms are still going to be the same. It's just my transferring energies through the collective and its patterns and its signals are connecting. So it's kind of like going from one formation to another. So after the volcanic rock, through the volcanoes, is the mountains. So right now, everything is going in sequence, because the Rainbow Bridge has its block formations. And remember how I was telling you about through the intelligence planets, the only way you can go through intelligence is to go through relationship first, then you build a partnership. Well, it's the same thing with the Rainbow Bridge. The Rainbow Bridge is a electrical walk, but it also has its defense through its matrix grids. Okay, the matrix grids, the line formation, right? It all has its coloration. It kind of looks like a rainbow. Now, what I'm doing right now is that I'm putting force fields around everybody so they feel content and safe. So those energetic fields, you're going to feel a little bit more. You have the light formation, but your body's going to feel a bit heavy. Heavy in the sense where there's a glow around you, which is the force field, before you can go into the rainbow walk through the ascension. Because the rainbow walk and its bridge has its connection source. So it's going to take a while to get through it. Because the new earth is doing it's kind of like a time shift through a paradox. And it's the new earth is changing its atmosphere, changing its energies, changes in multi-universes that are combined through its circuitry systems and the meteorological systems, the genetics of its new earth, which the collective knows exactly what's happening with the new earth. So as the northern and the southern hemisphere is doing a lateral roll, like I said before in my last video, it's doing a full extension. So it's kind of like it's like a bowling ball, and now it's spinning into Space Continuum. So that's why we need the force fields on the Rainbow Bridge, the Rainbow Walk. So we're going to get a little bit of circulation of dizziness, right? Not so much of the tremors. The tremors we've gone past that through the vortexing. Right now we're trying to get into hyperspace. Now hyperspace has its own acceleration through its speed and its continuum. So my job is to put these connected devices through your ecosystems and your body capacitors and your force fields. So you guys are connected through the Rainbow Bridge and the Rainbow Walk, which you will see the light formation and its full body. It's a plasma tunnel. If any, all the light workers and light beings and rainbow warriors and anybody that's a light being understands what is light formation through the body. And the river light is just a continuous force through its plasma and its mechanisms. It's solar energies. It's a connection of its of its wheel, the heart chakra. So as of now, like I said before, our hearts are getting bigger and bigger. And we are coming into more light formation. So having that light formation, we're going to have a lot more symptoms through its kinetic energies. But the energies that are going in us now are going to be solar. Now, it's not so much of a solid energy. It's more of an uprise. So everybody's going to feel a little bit more intelligent through the mind capacitor. Because you have to, because each time you go through dimension, the capacity of its systems is very electrifying. So what I do is I upgrade your systems and allow you to go through that rainbow bridge. So you're studying your own mechanisms through the century circle and its matrix. So you're having full collaboration through its meditation, mind over matter, understanding what the sacred mind is, the sacred heart, the sacred soul, the sacred self, definitive self, and the sacred universes combined through the multi-universes. Now this is where it gets complex. So each video that I do is going to be a little bit more contracted to its individuality through its population. So we're all metamorphosing through its calibrations and its modifications. The circular motion is going through its center, the center point, which is the ego system I was telling you about. But we're spinning on a rotation device. It's going zzz. The faster we go, the faster we get through that rainbow bridge, so we can see the river of light. Now, once we get to that river of light, we are on the fifth dimension. But like I said before, it's a long process. So my guidance and my intelligence through my electrical fields, my energy fields, my cycles will help you and guide you through the ascension. So you have a full understanding of what's happening with your vibrations and your frequencies. Now there are people that are still on vibrations. That's totally fine. Everybody will send on their own term. But now I recommend a lot more people meditating. Really, really deep thought meditating. Try to create a wind breath. Like mine is a laser. What that does is everybody has their energy field. Now, when you're letting go of a self-controlled wind, it goes through its atmosphere, through a space continuum, and travels all over and creates its own energies throughout its universe. So if we're all on the same wavelength, it's like water's continuum where it has its waves, it goes right? It has its full collaboration as it's going back and forth. But when the tide comes in, right, and then it comes back out, water is doing the same thing. Water is a breathing mechanism. So it's understandable with this oceanics how the water can be very powerful. So when you meditate, try to be like water. Use your body as a something of a control device with the simplicity of its body and its relaxation. There are people that are meditating through, but they're not relaxed. You have to be relaxed when you meditate, especially when you do deep meditation. But I think it's very important to have a definitive breath, an infinitive breath, a chakra formation through its aura. When I use my martial arts through formations, I use a kia. You know, what it does is it brings it up from the center and up, it comes up through, but it's from head to toe. So when you're meditating, you're connected to Mother Earth. And what happens is your whole body, you feel that vibration that comes up. And then it's so you can really enhance the energies that's going through the body capacitor, and it's extremely powerful. Like I said, that was a little bit louder, but I understand its systems and I have full control of its ecosystem through the body capacitor and its force fields and its energy fields. I am very connected with my energy fields, and that's why you guys are feeling these frequencies, because we're not on vibrations anymore. So congrats on that. Yay. But for us to understand its meditation methods, we have to be relaxed. We have to adapt. We have to synchronize our souls and really feel it in the pit of your stomach, and just let it, it's just like water, do that continuous motion, right? Everybody has their own meditation that they want to do through its cycles. Everything rotates, you rotate. The multi-universes rotate. So the communication is very important through the multi-universes, because we're all connected on one source. So think of me as a center source using lasers that are going. That's all it is. That's exactly what it is. It's kinetic energy. But right now we're going through the volcanic rock, through the volcanoes. So you're going to feel a little bit more heat that's going to go into your body. It's energy, and it's very powerful through its energy fields. So when you have that intelligence, your mind is going to change, your perception is going to change, your audio perception is going to change. This is going to allow you to understand your higher self, and you'll be able to listen. You will actually, wow, I can really hear the inner voice of what's going on. And that will guide you across the Rainbow Bridge. Now, gathering information, you can tell everybody else too. You can help them and guide them, the three-dimensionals that still are on that platitude. We're all in this together. But it's very important that we formulate as one. So Mother Gaia can just come across nicely. And the reason why I say that, I'm just going to be a little bit more direct. Now, Mother Gaia is a formation of its nature, its connection wheel through the yin and the yang, the 4 center points, and the gravitational pull. She has tremendous force through its solar energies. We have to bring her across smoothly. We can't have her get caught between 2 dimensions, because that could rectify and turn it into a negative source, which means is that it goes the opposite way. So it's very important that we go counterclockwise. All right? If we go counterclockwise, we can understand to go clockwise, right? We don't want Mother Gaia going like this. We want her to go forward, create the new earth and its waters continuum, its ground formations, separate its planets and its atoms as the creator self-involves. And as I'm using alignments, upsurfacing the planets and its ensealments, we have to put that all together through its collaboration, and we build a population of its individual circuits, and it becomes its own generation, which is incredible because everyone is their own governments. You control your own destiny. You create your own reality. That's why it's very important to bring Mother Gaia across to the fifth platitude. So, I know I said a lot today, but I just want to be a little bit more proactive of what's going on, because every day everything gets stronger. Energies get stronger, upgrades get stronger, individuals get stronger, the meditation gets stronger, and full collaboration with Father/Mother Earth, and your guidance, your archangels, your angels, they are the ones to help you. It's extremely important to use those because they have the answers. They give you all the answers that you need, and your higher self. Once you reach the higher self, you get understanding more about its mystery and its space continuum and its involvement. So, and there are a lot of people that are in the galactic era, and they know exactly what I'm talking about through its space continuum, its line formations, its calculations, its modifications. Everything is systems. So our intelligence is going to high rise through its energy fields, its force fields, its electrical fields. So you're going to feel a little bit heavier, like I said, but a little bit more warm, because I'm through the pyramids and its kinetic energy through the volcanic of its volcanoes. And after that, I have to go through the electrical fences and the electrical systems through the mountains. Now, mountains are based on thunder. They're strong in mind, and they have full collaboration with the yin and the yang. They are so in touch with nature. I recommend anybody that's around a mountain, talk to the mountain, because the mountain will give you the answers that you're looking for. You can get answers anywhere, and I recommend that you do this outside. Meditation is good for inside, but it's also better for outside because you're seeing a lot more around you. You know, basically understanding your surroundings, and, you know, it's good to know these things because your adaptation through humanity is going to have a full kinetic force within and without. And you'll receive amazing gifts through its galactic system, as long as you allow yourself to surrender yourself. It's beauty, it's harmonized, it's whole, it's joyful. The synchronizing methods through the center point, through the diamond core, through the sacred flame, through the elixir, through the mastery of light formation, through the kinetic of its galactic force. All these things have its collaboration. So, I know that's a lot of information to bring on today, but I just wanted to bring that to everybody's attention. Okay? So I'll see you in my next video, where I talk about what I'm going to be doing through the volcanic rock and its electrical fields and its energy fields as it collects information and voicing patterns through my energy cycles. It's very exciting. Okay, this is your Unified Ascension Angelic Master Healer calling out. Adios.